Welcome to the Note Taker Responsibilities and Guidelines presentation. This presentation is for students who have signed up to be peer note takers through Student Accessibility Services. For the remainder of this presentation, Student Accessibility Services will be referred to as SAS. Throughout this short presentation, we will review how peer note taking works. We will also discuss your responsibilities as a peer note taker and review important note taking guidelines. Finally, we will show you how to upload notes to the Note Taking My Course Link website. First of all, I would like to thank you on behalf of SAS for deciding to be a peer note taker. Your services are very much appreciated by our office and our students. It is important to mention that the peer note taking service is a confidential service. This means that students with the accommodation do not know who is providing the notes in the class, and the note taker does not know who in the class is utilizing their notes. SAS has a My Course Link site dedicated to note taking. Note takers will be provided a note taker number, as well as a password and username that are unique to the course that they are a note taker for. Note takers will log into the course and upload their notes. Students with this accommodation will also have the login information so they can access the notes. It is a quick and simple process. You may want to be aware of the following points prior to taking notes. Note takers can either type out their notes on a computer or write them out by hand. The preference is up to the note taker and may depend on the course and/or the course structure. Some note takers will modify notes after class to incorporate textbook content or diagrams. This is up to the note taker if they want to take these additional steps. If you handwrite your notes, be advised that the notes will need to be scanned prior to them being uploaded. You cannot take photos of your notes and upload them to the My Course Link site as JPEGs are not accessible. If you are on campus, you can access a scanner in the SAS office in SC 0003 or the Patterson Library. Another option is downloading a scanning app to your personal device to scan your notes and turn them into an accessible format, such as a PDF. Examples of scanning apps include Cam Scanner, Adobe Scan, and Microsoft Office Lens. As previously mentioned, the note-taking service is confidential. To maintain confidentiality, please do not include your name or student number on your notes. If you are writing your notes by hand, please number your pages and ensure that the writing is neat and clear. It is recommended that you use a darker colored pen so the notes are more visible after being scanned. Ensure that all announcements for assignments, tests, and examinations are included in the notes. Emphasize these and other points of importance. If you are unsure of the spelling of a word, please put SP by the word to indicate that the spelling may be incorrect. If you miss information, please indicate in the notes that it was missed. If you are able to consult another student, the TA, or professor to obtain the missing information, please do so. If you use abbreviations, please provide a legend with the words and their meanings. As a peer note taker, you are responsible for the following. Please upload your notes at least once a week. If you have multiple lectures in that week, then you can upload both at the same time and include them in one document. If you choose, you can upload notes after each lecture. Please upload notes frequently and do not leave long periods of time between posting notes. Make sure that all notes are posted to the site prior to any tests or exams. If you are absent or ill, please make alternative arrangements to obtain the notes. Please ensure that the substitute note taker is aware that you are acting as a volunteer note taker for this course and will be sharing the notes. Advise them to contact SAS if they have any concerns. If you are unable to do this, please email notetaking.sas@lakeheadu.ca. The Note-Taking My Course Link site is for note takers and students with the note-taking accommodation. As such, do not share the username or password for your course with anyone else. There are many benefits to being a peer note-taker. First, many note takers simply just get the satisfaction knowing that they are helping out their peers. Becoming a note taker can also enhance your note taking and study skills. Many past note takers have commented on how note taking has made them pay more attention during class lectures and has helped them study as they are organizing and reviewing the course content. Note taking is an activity that can be validated on your co-curricular record. For more information about the co-curricular record, please contact the Student Success Center. You can also include note-taking on your resume or CV. At the end of the course, you can request a letter of reference from SAS. As previously mentioned, SAS has a separate My Course Link account for note-taking. Each course has a separate username and password that are provided to the note-taker and students with the peer note-taking accommodation. No one else has access to the course. We ask that you do not share the username or passwords with anyone else. SAS provides each note-taker with a note-taker number and the username for the course. This information is either provided in person or through email. SAS will send a separate email with the course password and the link to log into the My Course Link site. To log in, locate the username and password information. In the email with the course password, copy the password and click on the link. Make sure that you do not copy any spaces before or after the password characters. Clicking the link will take you into the login area of the My Course Link site. Type in the course username in the first box. Usernames are set up in the form of year, subject, course code, and section. For example, the username for Anthropology 2112 would be 2020-ANTH-2112-WA. Make sure that you use all capital letters and dashes. There are no spaces. You can now paste the password in the second box. Cutting and pasting can help eliminate login issues, but you can enter the password manually if you wish. Finally, click the login button at the bottom of the box. You are now in the course site. To upload your notes, click on the envelope icon at the top of the page. You will be given two options, instant message and email. Click the email option. You are now in the email section of the course. As a note taker, you email notes to the course from the course email. To upload your notes, click the blue Compose button. In the To field, put the username of the course. For example, 2020-ANTH-2112-WA. If you forget what the username is, it is located in the top right-hand corner of the web page. In the subject heading, you are going to put the name of the notes. You can organize your notes by lecture date, lecture number, or topic. Some note takers use all three. It is important to put some form of identifying information in the subject so the students accessing the notes have something to reference. Please also include your note taker number at the end of the subject title. This is particularly important if you are going to request a reference letter or have note taking validated on your co-curricular record. If there are more than one note taker for a course, it is important that we know what notes were posted by which note taker. In the email body, please write "See Attached." You will be attaching your notes to the email. Do not copy and paste your notes into the email body. Scroll down and click the Upload button. Attach your notes. Make sure that they are in a Word document or PDF format prior to uploading. Do not upload JPEGs as they are not accessible. Once the file or files are attached, scroll to the top of the page and click the Send button. If your file is too big, you will receive an error message. If this occurs, please break up your notes into smaller sections and then try uploading them again. You can verify that your notes were uploaded by checking to see if they appear in the inbox, as shown by the blue square. Once you have posted all of your notes, you can log out of the course site. To do this, go to the top right corner of the web page. Click on the course name and choose the logout option. You are now done. Repeat this process anytime that you want to post course notes. Now that you know a bit more about the MyCourseLink site, there are a few rules you need to follow. First, since a site is a shared collaborative account, we ask that you do not change any of the settings. Second, under no circumstance do you share the username or passwords with anyone else. And lastly, under no circumstance share another note taker's notes posted to the MyCourseLink account, as some courses may have more than one note taker. Sometimes students and note takers can experience login issues. Although the site might be temporarily down, particularly during maintenance hours, the majority of login issues can easily be addressed with the following tips. Make sure that you are signed out of your personal or student MyCourseLink account. You will not be able to properly log into the note-taking MyCourseLink site if you are still logged into your other account. Make sure that you have not copied any blank spaces before or after the first and last characters in the password. Make sure that you have used all capital letters and dashes when typing in the username in the MyCourseLink login screen. Only log into the MyCourseLink site using the link provided by SAS. This is the only way to access the site. Do not try to log in through your personal or student MyCourseLink. If logging into more than one course, do not use the same login page for both courses. Once you log out from one course, close the web page and click the link in the email once again to open a new login web page. If you find that the troubleshooting tips are not fixing your login issues, or you have questions related to note-taking, please contact SAS by emailing notetaking.sas@lakeheadu.ca. Thank you for viewing this presentation.